Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here once again in the Chamber of Leadership with Bori, and we have a quest, a quest for a fellowship. Inspiration will be given to us, however, because we are solo, or it would also be given to us if we were in a smaller group, I think it said, as well. So, yeah, get into this.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Zigilburk lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
Right, I was going to say, while we're here, we should probably do our hobby gifts for the week and the day. So we'll go with the day first, as I always do. What do we get? A random relic pack. Actually, that's pretty good, especially considering hopefully soon we'll be getting a new weapon. Once we level up to level 65, we'll have that second age sword that we have in our inventory. But the gold is going to give us a big pile of gold scraps, 2 gold, 10 silver, 100 silver rather. Imagine if we just got another relic pack. That would have been kind of impressive. Okay, I didn't actually apparently do any of this stuff from the last episode. Let's also do those, because I meant to. Let's do that. Let's have a look at what we get from this. A tier 3. Oh, that's actually kind of disappointing. And we have this, and we apparently have the anniversary gift box still. So I'm going to just add the 1k to there. And there we go. Now talk to Bori. Clear a path through the flooded tunnels to Ghan-gharaf. Yeah, that sounds about... Well, probably doesn't sound right. It seems like it might be about right. Okay. I thought that door might be where we go to, considering there's things there, but... I do actually remember this quest, and I think it takes part in mostly a cave, if I remember correctly. Which is evident by the fact we are basically already in a cave. And we have to go against level 58 enemies. Getting a bit of lag from them. Sometimes happens when you're doing like high hits for things that don't actually kill straight off. Crystal tablets, not as useful as I wish they were, but actually no. Crystal tablets are sort of useful, I think, still. It's rusted dwarven tools that are now useless to us. Because we are going to have to get a level 65 weapon next level. A bow, that is, for next level. Because we have the sword, but we don't have the bow. So there's 2 ways we can go about that. One is, well, 3 ways. One is we can trade the barter items for them. Second is we can buy one off the auction hall if any are being sold. Or there is a chance of, you know, defeating a level 65 enemy and getting a drop. Which, you never know, might happen, but we'd have to go somewhere that is basically on level with us, which is still quite a bit away, considering we're pretty much as far as we are in the epic quest, and, you know, level 58, so... We'd have to see how it goes. Alright, come on. Easy kills. I don't want to, like... The problem I have is I don't like to use, like, you know, this barrel skill, which is doing, like, 10k damage. I don't like to use that when they have, like, 1 to 2k health left. It just feels a bit like a waste. Right, there's a stone wheel over here, and there was also another stone wheel pretty much opposite. I need to find a pathway. Where was that? That was over here. I want to see what this one does then. Is this just here for the sake of doing the opposite, like going back through here maybe? Or does this actually do something? Aha! So maybe it is a... Oh, you know, one of these potentially does it, one of them doesn't. I don't know. Like, maybe this is just a dead end, but is extra enemies to kill. Or maybe there's a... Nope, okay. That is a dead end. I thought so. But I was also confused. This also looks like it should cave in. Huh. So yeah, just from what I vaguely remember, I think this is a fairly long quest. So today's episode might be a fairly long one, that means. So, I mean, lucky you. And, you know, hopefully... Oh, this looks like a dead end as well. Is there not another, like, thing then? Let's see. Ah, here we go. And that opens that. So this gets open, then it's a stone wheel in here, which I assume might open that one I said over there, which looks like it's a place to go to. That looks like it might be a thing. I don't know if the map actually shows off potential, like, you know, point. I should check on the map. Like, does it show? Ah, okay, yeah, it does. So we can use the map to sort of assume. Oh, what? I didn't see what that said. You're rewarded with something. Oh, I think that, yeah, this has changed. Okay, fair enough. So this, then, yeah, cascaded down to become this bit of stuff. And I think this... Does this actually lead anywhere? No, it dead ends. Okay. I'm gonna be hearing a lot of dead ends today, or seeing a lot of dead ends. Not hearing them. I don't know how you can hear a dead end, but if you can, then we'll probably be doing that. But for now, the good thing about these guys, except from the... Well, the bad thing is they're going to send me so far ahead. But we do have our VIP, double VIP XP stuff for the day. But basically, we're getting a lot of item and normal XP from these guys because of that. So although we have a, you know, it's a low level weapon, 52. If we can max it, it's still a good thing to do, just to deconstruct it later. But the problem is, we're at level 29 at the moment, and assuming the next, you know, assuming we level it up this like in this quest, or instance, assuming we do that, we're going to get it to level 30, which means it's going to need reforging before any work can be done on it after. So it'll be slightly good, we'll be halfway there, but we will be potentially wasting a bit of XP. If you know, we get there fairly early and it's, you know, there's a lot of spare enemies to kill and the like. Right, let's follow the water, because that's a bad idea, because that was not where it went to last time. Let's just follow where we think it goes and not get stuck in the water like I just did. I think for the most part we can actually probably just walk past these guys, or sneak past them. Especially because we should have camouflage, yeah. And if we technically wanted to, we could put Sylvian Shadows on, since we do have that trait, or virtue, I think. So we might try that, and maybe a case of, oh, if we get attacked, you know, we deal with it. But we have to definitely go for these guys because the stone wheel's there. So I wonder what happens if I just stay in the water. Do they come in the water? I do like the fact I can attack in the water. I mean, I think some skills you can't. The only annoying thing about being Blue Line Hunter is you can't, like, interrupt when you're accidentally attacking the wrong people or enemies. Good thing, though, is we still needed to defeat those because both the stone wheels are there, so it's actually not too big a deal. I kind of wish we got rep from these guys, just for the sake of it. Should we take these guys out just for the hell of it? There's a low grinding sound, but nothing else. Okay, so it's probably a case of multiple things. Some ancient device groans beneath the earth. And there's a third stone wheel over there. Don't know if that's the final one. Let's just have a quick scout along the room. Yes, it looks like it is. So that might sort us out. And I guess technically, if we're clearing a path, we should defeat the enemies. And we just got a tarnished heritage rune of legend, which is a 1k rune. How lovely. Very useful for us. Right then. So I don't know if this flowing water is going to, like, affect us in any way. I would like to think not. Just because. Right. Come on. 5k. Easy. Wow. It was 2k by the time we got to him. Okay, so this should be the final wheel. Unless there's one. Is reluctant to move, but eventually locks in place, and then we can assume that this happens. Oh, damn. Oh, they're confused about where we are. Okay, these guys only have 26k health, and the other thing we just did was, you know, 57. But yeah, has triggered anti-exploit mode. Correct the situation by moving to a reachable position. Fail to do so will cause the monster to reset. Yeah. I guess we were just in awkward because we were like in the rocks. I guess it didn't like that too much. Right though. I wonder if we could have just left then. if they were caused to reset, or maybe it wouldn't have progressed properly. I'm not sure. I thought that was like a tail. It scared me for a moment. I was very worried. Come on. I mean, I'm not really worried about taking damage. I mean, we've got 17k health. So I don't think these guys are really ever going to defeat us. Unless, like, a horde of them appears. At which point... Oh, I'd say that and there's 5 of these guys. Except these mantises... Mantises? I don't know. Are the only ones with the real, like, ranged. So if we can get rid of those, we can kind of evade for longer than anything else. And these guys don't have names, which makes them infinitely more creepier underwater. If the, like, tab targeting or whatever wasn't a thing, then it would be pain. You can kind of see their reflections. Alright, take you out. You're not even aggroed on me, so that's actually interesting. Right, let's get out. Finally. Do we want to guess where the next area is at all? Oh, did that not kill you? I thought it would have. The wall suddenly collapsed. Ow! Spiders! How lovely. I love me some spiders. I'm probably going to have a filled inventory just because of the amount of, like, enemies that we have. Oh, I also just realized I have, like, a ton of, like, these weather territory runes because of the anniversary quest. The old foes, which are, what was that, year 1? I think it was year 1. The old foes one, which was yeah, which gave us those for the quest, which I think are repeatable. So that's, depending on the cooldown, that might actually be a decent-ish way of getting some, like, nice, you know, IM XP. Because I don't think it's that quest is only for the event. I think the quest is, you know, just a general quest that always exists. Because it was... The reason that I think that is because the wiki had information on the quest before, but it didn't have any information really on any of the 10th anniversary stuff. Because it was all new at the time, yet it did already have information on that. So that makes me think that. Plus, if it's going to old foes, you know, but they've only just introduced the quest to make them appear, then I think that's, you know, that wouldn't exactly show it being an old... That wouldn't be an old foe then, if you know, quite obviously you hadn't, you know, gone against them before. Which in this case, I actually hadn't gone against any of them before, except the 3... Was it 3? I don't know. Whichever, the however amount that didn't... Like Balgark, and Jagged Jack, I know for a fact, and the guy in Grimwater. While we wait for ourselves to be not knocked out. But those guys I'd definitely been against before, but I think everybody else I'd actually never attacked before. Right. The amount of cobwebs is really, really upsetting to me. Just so... Okay. I remember this bit now. Speaking of memories and all that. Oh, I thought for a moment I thought I was highlighting over and it was showing the Queen's health. And I thought the Queen's health was like 8,000 out of 16,000 and I was happy for a moment. I was like, oh, I'm gonna attack her. No, don't do that. I wonder if I can attack the ambushes without her noticing. Nope. Ambushes have the same as the normal ones, so, and she has double their health. So she is basically 2 spiders. And oh my god, he's going invisible pretty much. I don't know if that's just like a visual thing or is that a genuine thing she can do. And that noise is terrifying. Oh, now you show up. Now you show up. Right, I'm gonna... If I'm right, we should be near the very near the upper armories. Well, we turn that. I just did turn the wheel, but okay. Oh, you can do it without any effort. Oh, right. I thought you went through the door. That would make sense. You'll catch up with me after I finish looking around. After you finish looking around. Okay, thanks once again for ditching me. That's very nice of you, boy. Well, this looks ominous. Also looks like an incredible sight. I just want to... I want a screenshot just generally. You probably know what the thumbnail is now. Oh, Broin, hello. While I injure my leg. Oh! I'm even more interested. I cannot believe. Broin said this with the very effort of speech.
Beware!
There's a beast in the water. Oh, God. That was loud in my ears. Do you know, I thought the Watcher was the thing in here. And then, yeah, it is the Watcher. The Watcher of the Water. I never really actually had a proper good look at him. It looks like, I like the model. The model looks cool. And then we got a new deed, which is defeat Nameless in Moria. But yeah, he should be a interesting kill. Oh, if he doesn't knock us out every so often. Or stun us, I guess is the better term. The more correct term. So we same temporary. The Watcher of the Water slips beneath the surface and is gone. What a coward. I wanted to defeat him.
I need your help, my friend.
Want to carry all the rest of this gold. Yep, Bori is here with me. Get us out. Okay.
Through the heroic efforts of the heroes of Eriador, Broin is brought out alive from the flooded depths of Moria. From the mists of legend, he brings with him the mithril axe Zigilburk. Will the axe be enough to sway the balance of power in Moria, or have the dwarves already suffered too many losses?
Right, so that's done. We got Zigilburk. I think that's the name of it, isn't it? We also got a new deed, as you may have seen. Bori, let's talk to you quickly. We get a crystal tablet, because it does kind of want us to get the, new weapon. But as I said as well, we have this armor as well. I'll pick it for now, but I still need to work on my tailor. I said I was going to do that, and then I leveled him up a little bit and then forgot to do that. So I will do that as soon as I can remember. I'll probably remember now, but for now I am going to wear it because this is actually better armor, more agility, more vitality, crit rating. Well, I lose a bit of power, but whatever.
Broin is resting in the peaceful path.
Right, we'll talk to Broin next episode then. But that's going to be it for now. Let's equip that. And I need to sort out my inventory really badly. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.